Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys, we have got loads of bits and pieces going on. I've got two other cars that need attention. One you've seen before, which is a black Volkswagen Beetle, the underneath seal. The owner basically said to me, on the last video I did with it, we just went over the bodywork, all the scratches, paintwork and stuff like that, just get it tidied up, ready for, because he's selling it. So he just wants to make it a little bit more tidy, a little bit presentable. And he had the same damage at the bottom, but a little bit worse than this one on his car. And he said to me, well, could you be able to do anything with it? I said, well, I have got, and this was like a couple of weeks ago, I said, well, I'm thinking about getting a stud welding pulling machine, and it should do that. He said, well, I'll tell you what, just hold on to the car. When you get it, try it out. If you can do it, just do the best you can with it, make it a little bit more, better than what it is. So that's what I'll be doing today. So yeah, we'll be getting the machine out again and giving it a pull. Every time I use it, you get better and better experience and that sort of stuff. So it's all good experience for my cars, and yeah, it's just another little job that needs to do. We've also got a Saab 9.3 turbo, I believe it is, a silver one. That's coming in as well. That needs a little bit of attention to the back of the bumper. Was involved in an accident, and he just wants it tidied up a little bit. He wants to, he gave me a sticker, some sort of sticky stuff. He wants to cover it up. So we'll be doing that as well. I'll be showing me doing that. Also, I want to try and do a little bit more on this if we can. I have got the alloy wheel back now at the tyre. That's all back from the tyre shop. You can see it down there. So that can go back on. And then that's the wheels done. We've also got a bit of work around the other side of this car to do, which is here. This here. So we can have a little play at that as well. So yeah, we've got a few bits and pieces to do around the workshop today. Busy as ever. But thanks for all the birthday wishes yesterday, guys. On yesterday's video, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I do really, I do really appreciate all you guys watching me, commenting, sharing. Do whatever you can to help me along, and yeah, follow me on this journey. You're on this train with me, this train journey. It's not stopping the train, but I'm taking you along for the ride, whatever we do and whatever I'm trying to do. So yeah, it's just nice because obviously people are asking me questions about where I got that from, where did I get this from, how did I do this, so I get a lot of messages from people asking me bits and pieces, and I will help out as much as I can. People that have been to my workshop, people know me regularly, come over and see me, talk to me, chat and all that sort of stuff. They know exactly how I am, and how I am on camera is exactly how I am in real life, guys. It ain't a fake. I am who I am, and it is what it is, and that's the way I've always been. So anyway, that's enough waffling. Let's crack on and let's start today's video with these bits and pieces we've got going on. So let's do this. So here we go. This is our first job for today. A Saab 9.3 turbo. Doesn't say turbo, but I'm assuming that it is. All Saabs are turbos, aren't they? So what's happened here, basically, is someone hit him from behind and damaged the back bumper. You can see a split here. So it's basically, it's a 2004 Saab, and it's not really, it wasn't worth it went through an insurance company basically, and it wasn't worth repairing for the cost, and they tried to write it off basically and said, like, did you want to buy it back or whatever? So he did. He bought it back for like 400 quid. They paid him out, bought it back. So yeah, so he's got the car now. He wants to repair it, but he doesn't want to he just wants to sort of tidy it up. He doesn't want to get a new bumper, spend all that cost. He just wants to tidy it up. And fair enough, that's what he wants to do. It's his car. It's his choice. He can do what he wants with the car. I suggested certain things and he went down the route of just covering the split up, basically, here. And he's going to get some spray paint and just sort of blow it in there a little bit and just tidy it up. And that's basically what he wants to do. So what he's decided to do is put a strip here, just going along the back of the bumper, just a like a cover plate, you know, like a flat. Well, you could get like metal chrome strips, can't you, that go on the back to protect it. But he went down the route of getting this sort of this paper tape stuff, sticky stuff, and you just kind of stick it on, and away you go. So that's going to be our first job for today. Is I'm going to cut a strip in there and basically stick it on, and that's basically it. Job done. Really quick. Should take a couple of hours, and then we're done. But what I want to try and do is I really want to try and sort of close this gap up if I can. You can see that it's up there, so when I put the stuff over it, it's not going to lay flat. So yeah, I'm going to try and get some hot staples and then put some staples through it and then flat it back, sand it down, and hopefully that will hold it level flush, and then it won't get any worse. But we're going to cover it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I want to make sure that there's no sort of lip there. It's got to be as flat as possible. So yeah, there we go. I'll set you up. Let's crack on, and yeah, get this job done first. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, so that's the template ready. I've basically cut it to the right shape, the length, the thickness, the angle, everything to where I can then transfer that to the tape, the paper, cut it out to the shape I need and want to use, and then basically put it in place. And yeah, I was just obviously taking some measurements like that way. The distance, I used a little bit of a board, that board over there, a snap-on board. It's quite flexy foam. I used that as and laid it in as an angle, and then got the actual curve that I wanted to get from that point to that point, marked it, cut it out, and yeah, I think as you can see, it's going to work out all right. It's really tricky to try and get, because obviously you've got to get that back curve first, and plus the front curve, plus the length, plus the thickness. It's just, so yeah, there's all kinds of types of measurements and angles, and yeah, but I think it's worked out all right. Obviously I've done the repair to the bumper underneath. You can see it underneath there. I'm going to rub it down a bit of sandpaper before I lay the actual tape on the bumper. So I'll do that first. I'll transfer it, and let's see how this goes. But I think I've got enough paper over there to do it twice. So if I mess up the first one, I can always cut another one and try it again. And let's just see how it goes. But hopefully, first time and it's done. So let's do this, guys. Let's do it. So there we go, guys. Yeah, it's done. It's on. You still can see the scar there, to be honest with you. But I did make him aware of that was going to be the case. Really, you're never going to really make that perfect and straight because of what it is. But as long as it's covered and it looks better than what it was, that's what he was looking for. You know, it's just a cheap bit of tape, sticky back tape, and he just wanted to cover it up. I said to him, really, if he can find a chrome metal plate on eBay to cover that, that would have been a lot better, because of the tape so thin, you're going to see anything that's going to come through behind the bumper. So, yeah, you know, I'm sure he's going to be happy with what it is. But yeah, like I said, it would have been better with a chrome metal strip across there. But he doesn't want to pay. I think it was like 40 quid or 50 quid. I can't remember what it was now. He told me, but he's found one and he didn't want to pay that money for it. And he went and got this. So yeah, it's up to him. It's his car. He's the customer. Customer's always right, as they normally say. So yeah, there we go. It's done. I had to do that the first take, I tried to do it. I tried to do it in half and half. So I tried to do that half first and that half afterwards, but it just did not want to go. So in the end, I just got me angles and stuff and got me curve, got me cuts are sort of roughly the same size, but overlapped it there, and then put some water down, and then just took the whole tape off, put it all in one go, and then just gradually worked it in and out, and then cut the rest off at the back that was left over. So, but yeah, it's done. I got it there. Take two. It did take 2 times to do it, but it's done, guys. So let's get this one out. Let's get this one outside. He can come and pick his car up, and we can now move on to the Volkswagen, the seal on this Volkswagen. I'll show you the Beetle, and we'll bring it in, and let's start on that. So yeah, let's continue. Let's do this. Right, guys, here we go. This is job 2. So this was the Volkswagen Beetle. I did go all over it, you know, do it as much as I can to the paintwork. This is, remember the bird crap that was on the front air corner, which a lot of you said it was bird crap, and you're completely right, it is. Like an acid, and it's just attacked the paintwork or whatever. But he's all right with it. He don't really mind. He don't really mind. He's not too fussed with that. His main concern, could I do anything with this? And to be honest with you, if you look at it like first of all, it's quite bad. It's quite deep. I'll get a good shot to show you. You know, it is pushed in quite a lot. And I wouldn't have been able to do it unless I had this, this spot welding dent puller machine that I've got now. Now I can have a real good attack at it. I have put it in the air on the actual scissor lift because it's easier like this. Do you know what I mean? On the scissor lift, gives me the height, and then I can pull down at an angle. So that's why it's up on here. I've set it up, you know, on there. I have disconnected the battery because we're doing welding. Both terminals have been taken off. That one and the one in down there, that's been taken off. So yeah, no issues with. Because I don't know, like, because you know, even though it's not like proper welding where I'm welding the like proper to the body, I suppose it is. Is that plastic? No, it can't be plastic. It's bloody metal. Look. So it's I'm still welding. So just in case, I don't know. I've never I've only just started getting into this side of it when it comes to body repairs and stuff. So I'm learning. I'm picking it up as I go. I'm getting great comments from you guys, letting me know bits and pieces, and it's all a learning curve, and that is basically what it is. I've always been a multi-trader, so basically I'll always try many different trades. I don't care. I'll have a go. It's what life should be all about. Is having a go, having fun, and getting the job done. So. Yeah, I'm literally just getting into this sort of side of it, but I want to try and do the best I can for him. I have tried to take it down a little bit already. You can see that I've sanded a little bit down just to see what the actual it was, because I was tapping this away thinking, God, that sounds plastic, but it's not. It's not a plastic trim. It is actually metal, but it's like a hollow tube of metal. I don't think it's particularly. It can't be well, is it structural? It feels like it's separate to the body, but I don't know. Maybe it is. It's flimsy and thin, whatever it is. So. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep grinding it grinding it away where I need to, and then I'm going to start at the back here, right at the back, and then use those round washer type of thing to put it on there, and I'm going to pull it down, gradually work it along, and then start at the back, and then pull that out, and then gradually work up to the middle, then to the top, and then obviously, you know what I mean, just try and get it the best I can. So there we go. That's job 2. I'll set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's get the machine out. Let's have another go at that. I quite like that machine, actually. It's quite nice, quite good. It's just another tool, I suppose. But let me set you up. Let's do this. Right, guys, so there we go. That's some filler done. Do you know what? I'm really, really impressed with this gear, actually. The one that helped me out the most was these, what they called giggle wires or something like that, they're called. Yeah, and you sort of, you weld it to it. You see me doing it. You weld it to it, and then you just sort of pull it, and it just really does help. I've not put a lot of filler on that, to be honest with you. And I've got it down quite a lot. So, yeah, I'm well happy with that. And then at some point, I was using a marker and marking off where I needed to pull a bit more. And then I was welding these rings, washer rings to it in places. And then just pulling down. And it really did work. So, yeah, I think, like, that was quite bad, that one. Probably, you know, it's quite bad. So I think I've done all right, to be honest with you. I've still got to do a little bit more filler here, build it up a little bit, rub it down, build it a little bit, primer, and then paint. I'm going to probably try and get some of that. I think I've got some of that it was like a black spray paint that I used on the 3KA on the seal. Do you remember? So what I might do is I might just tape it off where you see there's a tape line just there. So I'll just tape it along, continue taping it, and then spray it with the black paint first, and then go over it with the base coat afterwards. But yeah, I'm super impressed with this kit. I'm getting more and more used to it as well. It is time consuming. It does take some time, and you can't just sort of rush it. You've got to sort of gradually work it along. But yeah, it's a great bit of kit. I'm glad I've got it. I should have got this ages ago, to be honest with you. But never mind. So yeah, let's leave this for now. I'm going to do a little bit more filler, and then we'll move on. I'm going to do some work on the Peugeot that I've got in over here. I'm just chucking in the spare wheel and stuff, so that's why this is here. But I want to sort of have a look at this here now, and see if we can have a little go at that. Just use up the time, use up the day. So yeah, I'll set you up, guys, and let's go for it. Right, guys, so yeah, I'll put some extra filler on top just to build it up a little bit, and then I can rub it down, and then tomorrow we can start painting. Yeah, but I've got most of it out. You know, I've pulled most of the metal out and in the right position, so I'm happy to carry on and get it done. Basically, he just wants to tidy it up. This was the tidy it up car because he wants to sell it. So anything, yeah, looks a lot better than what it was. So yeah, that's that. We can leave that for the minute. Let's move on to the Peugeot. I want to sort this. It's irritating me. So basically, I think I've said to you in the past. So right down there, you can see that it's all sort of fell in, like the display. So yeah, it's bugging me. So I want to work on this. I want to get this out, and I want to sort that problem out. It's just little bits like pieces like that just gets to me a little bit, really, a bit of OCD. So yeah, I'll set you up, guys. Let's get cracking. Let's get this centerpiece out. Hopefully I can show you me doing it as much as possible. It's going to be difficult, but yeah, let's just see how we go. Let's crack on. I'll set you up. Let's get this done. Right, okay, guys, that is another job done on this Peugeot. So yeah, you can see. So yeah, it just obviously, you know, popped out. Someone pushed it too hard or whatever. I thought it was a push button or you know, pushed touchscreen or something. I don't know, but anyway, it's back in place now. It looks a lot better than what it was. So yeah, it's just little bits like that that just drives me mad. I've got to sort them out. So let's move on to the back quarter now, and see if we can sort a little repair out. I have actually got the hook and sort of pulled it out a little bit, but it's still yeah, it's still there. Like, I'm gonna try and sort of lift the car up, take the wheel off, and then take the inner out, wheel arch. See if I can tap it from the other side, and then I'm gonna have a go at this as well, and flat and polish all this off, and see how good we can get it. So, and then that's probably gonna be our last job for today. So let me set you up. Let's get cracking with this, and let's see if we can make that any better. So yeah, let's do this. Right guys, so there we go. That's that back quarter. Well, it's not perfect, to be honest with you. I've got it out the best I can, and yeah, got most of them scratches out. I've just touched up as well, a little bit of paint, and then I'll go over it again, flat and polish it out, and just sort of, yeah, just touch it up. Do the best I can with it. That's the best, that's all I can do. So, but yeah, every little bit and pieces, I think, like just really does help when it comes to, selling the car, and it comes to sort of the appearance of it and stuff like that. So yeah, in a way, I feel like I've made it worse, but I don't know. I'm just trying, just trying to do the best I can with it. I feel like there's like high spots now here. So maybe I just got to knock them down a little bit. Just knock it back a little bit and knock it down and just play around with it. But that's what I'll do. Just keep playing around with it. Christ, there's a storm coming. I don't know if you can hear that on the roof, but it's loud. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. That's gonna be the end of today's video. We're gonna be sort of doing this painting tomorrow. Carry on with that. I've got the Corsa coming back tomorrow as well. So that's coming back from the body shop. We can have a look at that as well, guys. So yeah, that's it. That's going to be the end of today's video. There's definitely a storm coming. Right, take care. I'll see you on the next one.